We're joined today in the Cycling Weekly kitchen by Glenn of Etixx Nutrition, and we're going to find out the top 3 mistakes we could all be making when it comes to nutrition.
The most important thing, I think, is to have a plan. To have a plan, and that plan you have practiced, and then sticking to that plan on the day. Having a meal that you have practiced before a big ride, and the timing of that meal before you get on the bike and get ready to go. Keeping into consideration that for a race you're going to be slightly more nervous than you are for a training ride. So sometimes that can slow digestion. So having a plan, sticking to that plan, and having practiced that plan so you know it works, and that gives you confidence. Then you can get on the bike and actually just execute the race without having to worry about, oh, I should be doing this, what should I be doing now? You know what you've got to do, you've practiced it. So that's probably the most important thing. Number two that I commonly see in endurance sports, in cycling included within that, is an underappreciation of the importance of protein for the body to help the body repair, to help the body develop, to produce enzymes that can help with metabolism, and just failing to regularly bring protein into their diet. It doesn't need to be a huge steak, it just needs to be regular small portions of protein. And of course you can get that protein from meat sources, you can get it from eggs, you can get it from some legumes as well, and you can take it in the form of some supplements as well when it's convenient.
I'm vegetarian, but can still get all that from the right veg.
Absolutely, yeah, not a problem at all. And the third thing that I see quite commonly and right across all levels of riders is failing to take on enough fluid and enough of your isotonic drink and enough food earlier on in your race so that you have the ability to carry on performing in the latter part of your race or ride, rather than reacting to the feeling where you just absolutely all of a sudden start to bonk, start to lose energy, everything's gone in the legs, and then you start to feed. So that's quite a common thing. Start eating early, aim for about 60 grams of carbohydrate on the bike from a combination of food, fluids, your isotonic drink. You will get approximately 20 odd grams of carbohydrate from a gel, you'll get approximately 20 odd grams of carbohydrate from a banana. And if you're drinking isotonic drinks and mixing them with water as well, you will get a certain amount of carbohydrate from that as well. So the combination of those early on in the race, so important. I really like people to start thinking about it after the first hour. Yes, you can take on food and fluids, of course you're going to be taking on fluids in that first hour, but after that first hour is when you can start to increase the amount of food that you're taking into your stomach. If you can eat every 20 minutes, even just small amounts, then that's ideal. Depends on where you are in the race as well. If you're climbing up a hill, it's difficult to eat, let's be honest, if you're trying to climb it. So you need to pick your moments for the context of the ride as well.